ain't never have an option, so a nigga banged up. Even if I had that option, bitch, I never changed up. My loyalty to the streets made me so dangerous. I was married to the streets, fuck being famous.
So loyalty or none, let's speak about the concept.
You know, a lot of people. I actually like I said, a lot of close friends I stopped dealing with. I felt like I had to get to a place where I really needed to, you know, check myself. You know what I'm saying? Check myself to a point where I stopped doing everything for everybody else and not thinking about myself. Because I had enough loyalty for everybody, but nobody had enough loyalty for me. So I feel like at this point in my life, it's loyalty or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna give me what I gave you, or I ain't dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna rock with me like I rock with you, or I can't deal with you. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, I ain't asking much from anybody, but just to keep shit 100. And if you can't keep shit 100, then that I can't deal with you. So loyalty or none is basically that. From beginning to end, dealing with a whole bunch of sucker shit, just, man.
Is there any song in particular on there that, you know, kind of represent that?
Enemy.
Enemy, 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 I got an enemy. Enemy, 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 I got an enemy. Enemy, 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 I got an enemy. They won't be dead, locked in the feds, but still ain't no enemy.
Enemy is basically like, Larry, I know y'all don't like me. I know I'm out here getting to it because I think a lot of niggas left me in hopes that I wouldn't make it. Like they felt like they made me, and a lot of niggas left me and felt like I was gonna drown. But I know a lot of niggas hate me because as they watch me from afar, I'm still grinding. I'm still doing music. I'm still chasing a check. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of time when people see you doing good, they really envy that. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like a lot of people sometimes feel like they're the reason for your success. They're the reason for you even doing what you're doing. So when they move along in the hopes that you fall off and you don't fall off and you keep going, oh, that hey, you start getting all kind of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what enemy. I know I got an enemy, and that's basically what it is. Okay. I got an enemy, nigga.
Okay, so you have any other song? Now, I mean, let's say like a song for the ladies or somewhere, you know.
I got a joint called FaceTime. Basically, FaceTime is this. It's like the Apple iPhone, you know, you FaceTime somebody, but FaceTime is also FaceTime, you know, you eating that thing, you know what I'm saying? She ready for that FaceTime, you know what I'm saying? So not just a Apple phone FaceTime, but she wants you to put your face in that thing. You know what I'm saying? It's time. She want that FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? so you know I definitely had to do something for the ladies, man. I had to give a little jump for the ladies, man. I couldn't be hard all the way through.
So
but
you was loyal to giving her that
I was
face
loyal to
time.
giving her that face, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give her that face, you know, no scar. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No scar face, but I gave her that face, you dig? You know, so I definitely had to do something for the ladies, man.
I bet. Now, on a serious note, right? You said you have, well, just from the music, it sounds like you've been through a lot of betrayal. So I want to know, you know, how do you remain passionate, to continue doing music? How do you continue going and stay passionate?
Just being in tune with myself and my kids, man. My kids is a big part of me not dropping out. Mind you, when I started music, my daughter was being born, and I invested everything into it. So one day I was riding with my daughter, and I'm really at the brakes, so I just really don't want to do this shit no more. But I'm riding with my daughter, and my music come on, my song come on, Reasons, to be exact, and I'm driving down a Penn, and I look in my rearview mirror, and I see my daughter, she like, and she rapping the word for word, and I'm like, what the hell? And like, I don't even stop her. I'm just letting her go. And she, at every curse word, she stopping, but she know it. And I'm like, wow. Like, it inspired me. Like, it made me feel like no matter what I think I'm not doing or I feel like it's not good enough, my kids are watching me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't give up because then I'm teaching them that it's okay to give up. You know what I'm saying? When it don't go your way, you give up. So for me and for me to continue going, I keep going because I want to teach my kids is no matter what you go through life, no matter what people tell you that you can't do, no matter how many failed attempts you have, keep going. If you believe that you can do it, if you believe that this is what you want to do, it can be done. You just got to go and give it your everything. And then at that time, if you can't and it doesn't come the way you want it to come, it's okay to kick back. You're not quitting. You're readjusting. You get what I'm saying? But you can't readjust until you know that you have fully given your everything and that the reason you stopped wasn't because somebody told you that you couldn't do it. You get what I'm saying? You put everything into it and it didn't work. Now you got to readjust.
I got a mask. Pussy niggas still talking, you ain't really bout it, but I got a mask. Niggas thinking sweet till I catch them sleep on. I got a mask. Switching on a nigga, not an option, homie, yeah. I got a mask. Pull a kick, though, give them 6 more, yeah.
How have you losing your mama changed your music and changed you as a person in life?
Losing my mother did a lot to me. I would say just recently it started to be at a more positive note because for a long time, like I said, I was hurt and just ready to rip everybody apart. But losing my mother made me become so much stronger because I'm my only child. I don't have any brothers. I don't have any sisters. None of that. You know what I'm saying? My father was never there. It's just been me and my mama my whole life. And my mother was not only my mother, but she was my best friend. So to lose your best friend in that manner and not be there for her when she needed me most, man, took everything in me. And it took me a long time to kind of go through that process to understand that I know my mom and I had to reevaluate the situation knowing my mother. And all I could hear her say is, "You okay, son? I'm home. I'm good. Now you be good." So it started to change my outlook on life and that to make sure that I give it my all. That just because she's physically not here doesn't mean I give up. Because I can't buy that house that I worked so I wanted to give her, or I can't buy that car that I wanted to give her. I still can spiritually give her what she needs. And that is to know that I'm okay. And that is to know that I'm going to make sure that my kids is okay. Her grandkids is living right. You know what I'm saying? So I do everything I do for my mother. You know what I'm saying? So I even dedicated one of the songs from this project called Sorry I Made You Wait. You know? And
What that song deals with?
Sorry I Made You Wait is a part of this loyal thing that I'm talking about. I felt like I was very disloyal with not being there for my mother when she needed me the most. When she has never let me down when I've needed her. So to know that I wasn't there for her last days and that one moment that she needed me and she took her last breath, I wasn't there holding her hand, it crushed me. I felt very disloyal. So when I made this song called Sorry I Made You Wait, it was just asking for forgiveness. Just asking for forgiveness. It takes so much out of you to continue to smile every day when your main reason for leaving or living is gone.
I've been so close to my spiritual side ever since mama just laid down and died. So many nights I just laid down and cried, and all of my thoughts got me losing my mind. Like back to that day when they told me you died, and everything in me just wished it was lies. Ever since then I've been holding it in, reaching for God, I'm just needing a friend. Reaching for heaven, just needed an end. I met with the devil, he told me give in, but mama left me with the knowledge. Never lose faith while you wildin', hope in your heart and stop doubting.